the moment you realize that they might throw up, you ask them, if you feel like throwing up, just let me know and I'll pull over to the side and then we'll open the door. And I haven't had a single case yet. Knock on wood, I won't have a single case at all. But literally, people don't want to throw up in your car. They don't.
It depends how much drunk they are.
Yeah, they might be like incoherent or like they may not understand completely, but they do not. My case was like the white knight, where they basically, he threw up 3 times outside of my car.
Wow.
It was legendary. Yeah, I gave him 5 stars. I was like, dude, like you're a champion for like doing that. So
how do you give stars to your riders? Like on what base?
That's a good question. I give everyone 5 stars.
Me too.
I have not a single person that I'm like, you know what, less than that.
Even someone is rude with you, even if you give 5 stars?
Even if they're rude with me, like, I don't want this to be, will be our little secret, alright guys? But even if they're rude, I want to bring the best out of everybody, alright? So I'm going to treat them like they're already high quality, you know? That's my level of service. So if someone's rude to me, I've had cases. I have one person who was like finished the comedy festival and stuff, and I think she's trying to joke around and she's drunk, but she was saying some real rude stuff. And you know what? End of the day, it had nothing to do with me. It was irrelevant to me. So, you know, it might have been a bit annoying that night, but then it just phases off. It's like water off your back. That's the I guess that's the anecdote for throwing up. So, like, you don't have to worry about it, guys. That's something I wanted to bless you with. So, next question. What is your best experience driving? Like your best rider?
Okay.
So far.
The best rider is I picked him up from Mornington, and he was quite, I think, 45, and he was big drunk, and he started sharing about his life, about how he can see things. Before something happened, he can see things, he can feel things. And he said to me, you know, I had a feeling my daughter gonna give me a call, and suddenly she gave me a call. And I told him, as a respect, I totally understand what you're trying to say. And he started talking about spiritual stuff, reincarnation stuff, about past life. And I really agree with you. And he looked at my eyes, and he did that, the New Zealander, you know, they do handshake, like, you know. And he did the handshake, and he bring forehead to forehead, and he gave me so much blessing. He said, thank you, brother, for understanding me. Thank you for understanding my feeling. And I was like so connected with him for a few minutes, and it was really, really connected to rider. Yeah,
amazing.
Very special night.
You have spiritual moments in the cars, man. I've had spiritual moments. I've had DNMs.
And one of the best experience. Someone told me, you know, you should put your course around your car, like the mindful meditation, because whenever the rider comes into my car, they feel kind of positive energy, they kind of like welcoming, they feel like very relaxed, and they appreciate. And they said, you know, you should charge people to rider to mindfulness and meditation.
I talk about that because sometimes I give free life coaching to people who are in the car, like literally like performance coaching, like Tony Robbins stuff. Yeah. All right, and then I've had people who are going for interviews, and then they were like completely nervous, man, I feel unprepared, and I'm like, look, all right, by the end of this trip, you're gonna feel great. And so by the end of the trip, they were like, man, I feel so prepared for this like job interview, man.
That's great.
Thank you so much, Chris.
To give them positive vibes, the positive energies. It's a great. They appreciate. That's why they give best review, the best feedback on your Uber.
Thank you. I had an architect this morning. I think he might have been the one that wrote the latest comment. But he got in the car. It's like 8:30 in the morning. He already had like 2-3 hours of work. He was checking out some place on a site, and he's going to another construction site. And on the drive, like when I met him, work mode, like very formal, By the end of it, he was like chilling. It was like this, and
baby, play the music.
And I was playing my playlist. I made a mixtape. All right, it took me 4 weeks to percolate this mixtape. I had a muse that inspired some of the music. You met her, you know her. We won't say who it is. And then also like literally, I broke it down and called it the blueprint. All right, it's because it's the structure that I use for my 16 past mixtapes.
Wow.
All right, you got 4 seasons in it, which is 4 movements. Each has 4 songs, so 16. And then the definitive edition has 3 secret tracks.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. You got like acoustic, hip hop, R&B, bit of sass, bit of soul, bit of sultry. It's just like flavor, man. It's just like juice. It's yum.
Fantastic.
I don't know how we got on the topic of this the playlist, but it's all love. One more question. All right, I'm gonna make this a 15-minute video. I don't care. We'll cut it and splice it in 3 times, so you see two different cuts.